Well, welcome to Math Your Way. Today's lesson is on LCD, which is the least common denominator. Why would you need the least common denominator? Well, you will need that if you're adding or subtracting fractions with different denominators, which we call unlike denominators. So say we had the fraction 1/2 and 1/4. As we can see, we have two different denominators. So what we would need to do in order to find the least common denominator is find the multiples of 2 and 4. What is multiples? Multiples is when you multiply by 1, 2, 3, 4, and so forth. So let's do that first. So we want to find the multiples of 2. So we will multiply, let's start a chart. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 times, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. So if we do this one, 1 times 2 is 2, and 2 times 2 is 4, and 3 times 2 is 6, and 4 times 2 is 8. We'll do the same thing for this one. 1 times 4 is 4, 2 times 4 is 8, 3 times 4 is 12, and 4 times 4 is 16. So these are the multiples right here. And what we'll do now is find in each column, find the number that's the same. So right here we have a 4, and right here we have a 4. So now that we know we have a 4 right here and 4 right here, that is our least common denominator. So how did we get to this 4? We multiplied the 2 to get to the 4. So whatever we did to this number, we have to do it over here. So we'll multiply by 2 at the top and 2 at the bottom. And then this one, we just did 1 times. So we'll multiply the top by 1 and the bottom by 1. So 2 times 1 is now 2. And 2 times 2 is 4. So that's the new fraction. And 1 times 1 is 1. And 4 times 1 is 4. So now we have found our least common denominator. Let's try this one again. So let's say we have 1/3 and 1/4, and we're trying to find the least common denominator of 1/3 and 1/4. So what we'll do, once again, is write our multiplication. So we'll find our multiples. So I'm going to do a little chart. 1 times 3 is 3. 2 times 3 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. 4 times 3 is 12. All right, let's do this one. 1 times 4 is 4. 2 times 4 is 8. 3 times 4 is 12. And 4 times 4 is 16. So we look at our columns and we see that we have a 12 and a 12. Is that our least? Yes, because we have nothing else in common and it stops right there. So for this column with the 3's, we multiply by 4, so we have to do that at the top and the bottom. This one is our 4th column, which is this one, and we multiply this one by 3, so we have to multiply the top and bottom by 3. 4 times 1 is 4, and 4 times 3 is 12, so our new fraction is 4/12, and 1 times 3 is 3, and 4 times 3 is 12, so our new fraction is 4/12 and 3/12. All right, so like, subscribe, and share.